Have you ever heard the saying, every man has two lives, and the second one starts when he realizes he only has one? I like that saying. What it means is that once you realize that you don't get a second chance here, you become almost disgusted by the autopilot, habit-driven daily life you live, where you're overly concerned about the perceptions of others, waiting for life to happen to you instead of taking control for yourself. I put Minecraft in the title of this video and in the background because I think it's a good analogy here. It may be a little goofy, but the way you act without permission and chase progress in a Minecraft survival world should be a blueprint for your actual life. You just start by finding a nice place to build a base, place down the bare essentials, and then you're immediately mining. You start building or fetch resources to do so. Immediate action. In your life, on the other hand, your actions are completely regulated by a mandatory and perpetual period of preparation. One day, you'll say, one day, soon I will take action once I have everything set up for me so that the next step is a surefire guarantee for safety and success. Then I will act. But you never do. You fear it. You don't know why, but the thought of taking that first step fills you with stress, so you endlessly postpone it. Meanwhile, back in Minecraft fantasy land, you'd already made the world bow to your whim. What started as a quick journey to get some iron became a week-long quest through the deepest caves on Earth, pillaging and killing your way through endless tunnels, caves, and pits before you emerged from the ground, covered in the blood of those that stood in your way, with pockets full of riches that you'd soon use to fuel your ever-expanding empire. But not in reality. In reality, the first roadblock, which is equivalent to dying with a stack of iron somewhere, the first roadblock does you in completely. The quest you set out on is declared as a failure because you uploaded a video a week later and had 5 views, or your application got rejected, or the girl didn't call you back, or you bought too many air fryers to resell, but nobody bought them and now you're down a few $100. You need to be taking swings, okay? Look at every move you make, every move you're going to make as a lottery ticket, all right? It doesn't matter if it hits or loses because it only takes one, all right? It only takes one win. Who cares if you mess up? Every shot you take has a chance to go in. And to get going, only one has to hit. That's how rich people think. They don't sit on their money in time. They throw it at something that has a chance of making more money. Look, this is not an investment video. I'm not a financial advisor, okay? I'm not going to give you investment tips. But in general, in life, you need to stop asking for permission. You need to stop waiting for permission because it's your life, it's nobody else's, and you don't have that much time. You do not have that much time left, okay? You're only going to live about 75 years, which is 657,000 hours. And if you're 20 years old, you've already used 175,000 of them. Of the remaining 481,800 hours of your life, you're probably going to be sleeping for 160,000 of them. And if you work full time, that's 40 hours a week for 40 years, which is 83,200 hours total. Eating, you're probably going to spend 25,000 hours. So that's what, 200,000 hours left? How much of that's going to be on your phone? Let's be generous and say it's 3 hours a day. Boom, 60,000 hours gone. You need to be living your life because there's not much of it left. And it doesn't take that much time to get ahead of everyone else. It's not even about getting ahead of everyone else. It's about living one for yourself. Live your life for yourself. It doesn't mean you shouldn't be serving other people. It just means that you need to live your own life. It's like I said, just stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting to be completely prepared for every mistake that might come up. You don't need a contingency plan for every step of the way. You just need to start taking steps. I know you already have ideas. I know you already have things in the back of your mind that you've always wanted to give a shot. It's like Shia LaBeouf said, man, just do it. Just do it. Just do one of them. Please, I'm begging you. Because would you wait for permission in Minecraft? No. And are you proud of what you make after the 2-week Minecraft phase? Damn right you are.